In a village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a group of lively animals. They spent their days playing, munching on berries, and sharing stories under the warm sun. But their conversations often turned to one puzzling question. Who is this God everyone talks about? One day, the oldest and wisest among them, a wizened owl named Ollie, decided it was time to find an answer. He called a meeting under the great oak and declared, "My friends, I have a riddle to solve. What if I told you that this God is a great invisible friend watching over us?" The animals looked at each other in disbelief. Invisible? How can we believe in something we can't see? Squawked Polly the parrot. Ollie nodded. Ah, my dear Polly, that's the puzzle we must tackle. You see, a clever philosopher named Friedrich Nietzsche once said, God is dead. But he didn't mean it in a literal sense. He meant that the idea of God being an all-powerful being has grown weaker as humans learn more about the world. But what does that have to do with our invisible friend? Asked Ricky the rabbit. Well, Ollie continued, just as we can't see the wind, yet we feel it rustling our fur, the idea of God is like a feeling deep within us. It's the comfort we find in knowing that there's something greater than ourselves, even if we can't put it into words or see it with our eyes. As the animals thought about it, Tommy the turtle spoke up. So, even if we don't fully understand, believing in this invisible friend can make us feel better? Ollie nodded. Exactly, my thoughtful friends. It's like when a storm approaches. We can't see the lightning inside the clouds, but we know it's there. Believing in God can give us hope, strength, and a sense of purpose, especially in times of uncertainty. And so, from that day on, the animals embraced the idea of their invisible friend. They didn't have all the answers, but they found comfort in believing that there was something beyond their visible world, something that watched over them like a protective shadow. In a cozy village, a wise old owl named Ollie taught his friends that even though they couldn't see their invisible friend, the belief itself could bring them a sense of peace and wonder, much like the unseen breeze that rustled their leaves.